Hello brothers and sisters, I want to welcome you back to an all-new Sermons in the Park YouTube exclusive video. I am Reverend Jamie McCaskill. Today I want to talk with you about a verse, or I should say verses, that have been on my mind for quite a while. So I did some research, and although it deserves a lot longer video, and I do mean a longer one, this is one that I feel I should probably have done as a live and then put on here, but right now I'm in the middle of doing the Elijah set, so if that's something you're interested in, definitely check out those, because Elijah can definitely, if you follow Elijah's story, you can learn a lot about how you should live, and we should all live. As I said, this one deserves a lot longer video, but I'm in the middle of those. But you know that I tend to keep these videos short when I do the YouTube exclusive videos, so, now, these verses that I'm talking about here are Luke 14, verses 26 to 27. And we're going to read, "If any man come to me, and hate not his father and mother, and wife, and his children and brethren, and his sisters, yea, and his own life, he cannot be my disciple. Whoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple." Now, the first time I heard these verses preached, it's been a while back, and I was confused by what the preacher was saying. So I decided to look into it myself, and here's what I came up with. First off, I want to make it very clear that Jesus is not commanding you to hate anyone. What he's doing here is he's talking about the cost of being his follower. I say this because if you look also at verse 33, he says, "In the same way, any of you who does not give up everything he has cannot be my disciple." Now, I want you to notice here that Jesus is not saying that we have to do this to get into heaven, because he's already promised us that by having faith in him we have eternal life, and that we have forgiveness because he died on the cross. No. What Jesus is telling us is that we must be prepared to give up everything and follow him, even our own lives. Now, we must be ready to put him first and everyone else second. Now, can you do that? Can you give up? I mean, we're going to continue on this, but can you honestly just, if your wife or mother or someone tells you you have to stop following Christ, would you be willing to just leave and go? I mean, you have to give up everyone. So, we need to look at the setting of these verses, okay? So, we're going to look at Luke 14:25. Here we read, because this is the setting, okay? This is the reason Jesus does this. In Luke 14:25, we read, "There was a great multitude with him, and he turned and said unto them." So, what we're seeing here is a lot of people have started following Christ because they're seeing him heal people, they're seeing him feed people, they're seeing him teaching them, he's teaching others, and he's not asking for anything, he's not charging anything. And they're like any of us would be, they'd be like, why not? It's something for nothing. Even I've fallen into this trap. Where I've been in, say, Walmart or something, and someone's like, "Oh, we're going to be giving away a free knife," and you're like, "I'm not doing anything right now. Why not? I'll go over and check this out." It's free. So Jesus turns to them. Jesus tells them, no, there's a cost. You need to put him first, even before yourself, even before your own life. He's doing this to make sure they understand. And he challenges them with a word. He challenges them with the word hate, which is a negative word, right? We know this is a negative word. He uses this word. He says, you must hate everyone else. Now, what he's saying here is not to literally hate, but that everything else should come second to him. So if, say, your parents tell you, you can't follow Christ, you're to disobey them. Jesus told us to obey our parents, but right here, he's basically telling us, if your parents tell you you can't follow Christ, you are to disobey them and you are to follow Christ. You are to do the right thing. You are to follow Christ. And If your spouse threatens to leave you for following Christ, hey, show them the door. You know, this is my life choice. This is the choice I've made. I'm going to follow Christ. If you don't want me to follow Christ, you can leave. I love Christ more. You can go. This is basically what he's telling us here. You know, Jesus comes first, no matter what. We are to never deny Christ. You know, I've been making posts on Facebook about that a lot lately, where people, with what's going on in the world now, they're blaming Christians for this. It's like, no. If you're a true Christian, you are loving everyone. You're forgiving everyone. You love everybody. So, no. And I'm not going to deny Christ simply to make you happy. You know, I'm not going to do that. Jesus is about love. Jesus is about compassion. Jesus is about forgiveness. I've been deleting a lot of people off of Facebook over this. People that were good, I thought were good friends, people that I liked and trusted. I've been deleting them. Yeah, I've lost actual friends in over my relationship with Christ. You know, people think that I'm crazy, but no, I'm clear-minded. I would rather die than deny Christ. You know, when I say they think I'm crazy because I would be willing to die for Christ. You know, we cannot let our everyday activities keep us from our relationship with God. We cannot let our, you know, whether it be our work, our kids, our education, our family, we should keep up our relationship with God in prayer, reading the Bible, or whatever you do to show your love for God. That is what you should be, you know, you should not let an everyday activity prevent you from doing that. You know, pray. Keep that relationship with God. Love everyone. Forgive everyone. No matter what they've done to you, you are to love them and forgive them. It's just that simple. You know, and, excuse me, that's what this verse is about. Jesus is telling us, do not pursue things at my expense. Nothing. You know, Jesus is telling us not to, you know, don't pursue anything at the cost of your relationship with him. Not even your wife and kids. Jesus is more important, and you should be following and loving and obeying him. That's what this verse is saying. Just to give an update, Jennifer is still in the hospital. God is healing her. She's doing much better than she was Saturday. They're still running more tests on her. I'm hoping she'll be out soon. We continue to pray for her. I love each and every one of you, and I pray that you're all doing well. But yeah, remember with these verses, Jesus is not telling you to hate anyone. He's telling you to put everyone else second him first. That's basically what the verse is saying. So God bless each and every one of you. May God continue to keep you and bless you. I hope to see you all here Sunday for an all-new Sermons in the Park on Facebook. Of course, it goes out live, and then whenever I can, I put it up here on YouTube on Sunday. It's going to be on here on Sunday. It's just with everything going on. I don't know what time. I don't know if it'll be directly after or whatever. But so God bless you, and I hope to see you all here this Sunday for an all new Sermons in the Park. Right here on YouTube. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I'll see you all later. Thank you.